Bonjour.
Gracias.
Je m'appelle Jacob Williams. Welcome to B-Roll.
We have a special guest with us today.
Milo Yiannopoulos.
Milo Yiannopoulos.
Straight from LA.
So Milo, what do you think about those Muslims?
Fucking hate him. I'm a pedo.
Today we are watching the film Evolution.
We're here to investigate the meteor, if indeed that is what it is.
What do you guys think about Evolution?
It was one of my favorite films as a kid.
Yeah.
I absolutely fucking adored it and used to watch it like 7 times a week. So one a day.
7 times a week. What do you think? I'm not gonna ask you because Karn's a guest.
Okay,
you don't
yeah.
have to answer. I'm gonna give
I'll
you a
get
break.
out this shot.
Okay. What do you think the IMDb score is for Evolution?
7.3.
6.
Oh wow! I thought they might rate it better.
Damn!
What do you think the Rotten Tomatoes score is?
The judge about that, I think it is fresh. Shit, is Rotten Tomatoes on out of 10 or 100? 100. 64.
42%.
Wow, it's rotten!
Yeah, it's
Damn,
rotten.
what?
It's rotten.
It might not be as
Ooh.
good as I remember it then.
Well, that's the point of
Yeah.
B-roll. Now to show a clip of Karn doing shit on YouTube
Oh, yeah,
to
go-
transition us into the
Go
review.
subscribe to my channel. Oh, look at this. 720p camera. Proper background. How good am I at doing the internet?
Hi guys.
Hey boys!
Welcome to Wait, I already did that.
Yeah,
You've done this before.
We just watched Evolution, and now we're going to talk about it as friends, and also as self-entitled critics. It's Ghostbusters, but with monsters.
That's literally it.
So guys, what did you think? And Karn, what did you guys think of Evolution?
Well, I think the first point I've got to make on Evolution was just the script was very solid.
Yeah.
It had a really good pace to it, it had a really natural flow, and like there was never any times where it didn't set up something that I wouldn't like return to later on,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Like even like very subtle things, like, you know, at the very start of the film we see that Stifler's character is applying for like this firefighter job, and then later on at the end of the film he's able to get hold of like a firefighter engine.
Even though he didn't actually
yeah. I mean, there's a bit of a plot hole, but still, it comes back.
Yeah.
So you know.
He had access. He could have stolen it.
Exactly.
And then you know, there's the butthole bit. There's a bit where.
Give no context.
Okay, yeah, so fine then. What about you, Conio?
I'd say it's like plot / script wise. I always haven't seen the actual screenplay, so I can't say exactly how much is from the script. Holds up really fucking well, apart from a couple of forced lines to try and like the bits where we were laughing.
Yeah.
And then there's the bits where they were like, "Call that Dick General," and then no one laughed.
Yeah, it's almost like they want to have a little quip.
Yeah, and there was almost like a Studio Monday, like every 15 minutes you've got to have someone say like a line.
Yeah.
But the performances kind of made up for any of that bullshit.
Oh, definitely.
But it seemed really solid, and it still held up for the production wise. It didn't feel like it was a movie from, like it could have been made now and I'd have gone, oh yeah, that's just
Yeah, I noticed that. I felt like it was quite timeless.
It was
there
very,
weren't very
yeah.
many, other than the song Play the Funky Music White Boy, there weren't very many parts where you were like, ooh, that's dated.
It was like a movie it's a movie of its era, like that early 2000s, in the same way, like I said, Ocean's 11 is.
Yeah.
In as much that it's timeless, but you know it couldn't be made now because it wouldn't be that good.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
Exactly, right.
Yeah, something I really enjoyed. Like overall, like it was quite funny. There was, you know, like Hans had a few moments that I didn't laugh at, but there was a lot of very subtle slapstick. Like there would be a few bits where some of the characters are running and they would slip. And and there was a lot of stuff with.
There's the part where Sean
car.
William Scott has run into the house and he tries to jump over the couch.
Yeah, and
but
he just
catches
trips
his back
over
leg,
it.
which may not have been on purpose, but it was a good choice to keep it in.
Oh, definitely.
Because it added to the comedy of it.
100%. And there was a lot of moments like that as well. There's a bit where Stifler actually gets hit in the balls. I don't know the actor's name. Don't judge me.
Sean William Scott.
Yeah, Sean William Scott gets hit in the balls with like the fucking hose end, and then he has to like put
And
ice
that
pack
makes him
on
fail
it.
his exam.
Yeah.
I think what I appreciated about it was that it let things run for a little bit longer than you would now, especially. Like the couch bit goes on for a little bit too long, which is what makes it funny.
Yeah.
Because you kind of go, oh god, and then or like some of like the looks, like he'll say some dumb shit, and then they'll kind of wait.
Yeah,
and then
give
that's
it
when
a
that's
moment,
when the
yeah.
payoff goes.
There was a lot of good reaction shots because from David Duchovny and I think his name's Orlando Jones, guy playing Harry Block, that go for the perfect amount of time, so you can laugh at them finding something ridiculous, and it's not them mugging to the camera. They're not going or anything. It's very subtle reaction shots that work really well.
And really, I mean, I think Harry Block's probably the best character.
So Ethan Suplee and another fat guy play these like dumb comic relief characters who like for like a dissertation about chemistry.
About the cells.
Cells are bad, and then they get confused between biological cells and prison cells. And as funny as it is, that is a fair point.
Like if they were high school teachers, I'd be like, fair enough, high school kids. But like those kids are dumb and they didn't get on a fucking football scholarship. For sure, there is no sports scholarship with those motherfuckers.
Yeah. Well, I've got one point actually. It was something that was very subtle. Is that now this should be a thing with every film, but because this is B-roll, we see a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And exposition is usually just thrown at us like, oh, you know this thing that you know. I know it.
The most prevalent themes in B-roll is the exposition.
What I realised about this, it didn't like treat us like fucking idiots. Like they would do exposition by explaining things to characters who didn't understand certain topics. They would like talk to people who didn't know people. So the exposition was very natural. There wasn't any like problems.
There was
with me
never a
going, like,
scene of because Harry Block and Ira are both scientists. What I appreciate is there was never a scene of one of them explaining to the other one something that they both should know.
Because even that scene early on where he goes, remind me how many cells a single cell organ, like him actually kind of going.
It's
Of course, yeah.
I think there's one bit of actually I can't recall what it actually was. I should have written it down.
It's the Sarah Silverman scene where she's with the cop, and
That's
it's
the
very
only
obvious
one.
that
was the only time where I didn't.
But even then, at least it wasn't David Duchovny going, "This is my ex." It was
Of course, he was explaining it to Stifler.
It's a rock that bleeds. Now that's peculiar.
It's too amazing to even contemplate it. It's like they're evolving. Our little babies seem to be growing up.
I hope they don't make it to puberty.
There's a bug in my suit!
You're all sealed up. That's impossible.
Don't tell me I'm sealed up! I know there's a bug in my... Ooh! It's in me!
So initial kind of preface before I get to the main bit.
Yeah.
Everyone's fucking really good in this movie.
Oh yeah, I enjoyed
yes.
all 4 of the main characters, and even some of the B characters as well.
the
Really
the
enjoyed.
supporting cast were really good as well.
Especially like Orlando Jones, whatever his name is, and David Duchovny are fantastic. Sean William Scott's always Sean William Scott.
Yeah.
I do think Julianne Moore's massively underused in this movie.
Yeah.
Her character's fine, but her character ultimately is just tits. Like,
Yeah.
tits sign. I'm not a fucking like on a fucking libtard bullshit. Like it's just genuinely kind of she doesn't actually do anything for the plot.
No.
Other than the research, other than for help like making the characters feel better.
And she also just before the climax she wears a t-shirt that has the
that bit could have literally been replaced by a poster.
Yeah. There's a part where she's wearing a t-shirt that has a table of elements on the back of it, and through that David Duchovny decides how they're going to defeat these monsters, these aliens. I think the cast did a really good job. Everyone served a purpose. Julianne Moore may not have been the
She
best
still had a purpose,
but she had a purpose.
Yeah.
There was no one who you were like, oh, this movie was better if they were in it. Like everyone worked well together.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
That sort of dynamic and chemistry is what gets you past sort of the cringe parts.
Oh, of course, yeah, definitely.
Because you go, that looked bad, but at least we have more scenes with these characters. And like, I the only reason we bring this up is because I watched Ocean 11 again recently. But it's similar to Ocean 11 in this fact that you do want to, you like these characters.
Yeah.
And then when the film ends, you sort of go, oh, I wish I could have more of these guys.
And that is a sucky thing that we never got. Like we got to see a cartoon, but it was like a cartoon. That was we never got Evolution 2.
No,
get on that.
From the offset, especially with Ira and Harry, they're almost like fucking like Seinfeld-y Always Sunny characters. They're like a little bit perverted. What the actual note
like
was,
Harry Block is both a geology teacher and also the coach of the women's volleyball teams. And very similar to like a Peter Venkman character in Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
You know, the introduction scene for him is when he's doing that psychic test with the hot girl and the guy with the Jew girl. And even though she's getting them all wrong, he doesn't have the heart to electrocute her because she's hot.
Yeah.
And like it's similar to that in a
Very
way,
similar.
but I think it adds a layer to them. Because it'd be too easy to make the leads of a film like this perfect.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
of course.
I think that's
Yeah.
with Harry as well, with his Ira, with his whole like Kane madness shit.
Yeah,
that added
made
to
a
the
vaccine
character.
for anthrax that resulted in symptoms worse than anthrax.
Yeah.
And what I like though is that when he has his realization for getting rid of the aliens at the end, no one goes, "Well, are you sure you fucked up last time?" They just go, "Yeah, cool, right, let's do it."
Yeah.
My actual note I wrote to bring up this point was I wrote that it's well acted with an air of disenfranchised ego and black perverts.
Get this thing out of me!
Hey, Harry.
Ooh. How you going in?
Might be able to catch it in his colon. All right, flip him.
I'll get the lubricant.
There's no time for lubricant.
There's always time for lubricant!
This summer,
Is there some sort of alien attack happening here?
have a nice end of the world evolution.
Good googa mugga.
There's some very interesting cinematography at points.
Yeah.
Like, it was nothing like special, but like there was some odd shots that really like stood out. And there wasn't too many like static shots. The camera moved, kept it interesting during scenes that would otherwise be quite boring.
Yeah.
And overall, like it was quite well shot.
It was.
The part where Harry's got that bug under his skin.
Oh, that
and
was
they're
very
rushing
nice.
with the gurney is very cleverly shot like a medical show.
Yeah.
Which I think adds to the humour of it because they're taking it so seriously.
I think that's something I noticed, sort of looking back on it, is there's almost like 5 or 6 very, depending on what part of the movie you're in, directing styles.
Yeah.
Like the opening titles, we get like this like cool like space kind of like almost like alien kind of opening where like it's like coming through the asteroid and shit. And then you got like the kind of almost like Judd Apatow style or something. Like there's better shots than that. But and then like the heavy metal scene when shit's going to fuck. All like really low down, like the kind of sort of putting out to get this kind of scale and shit. It's really
And then also like someone else did really well is like a lot of films that don't do this. It's like with CG characters, they don't give it like a good sense of presence by like making the camera actually move.
Come on, cutie pie.
David Duchovny, Orlando Jones, Sean William Scott.
Awesome!
And Academy Award nominee Julianne Moore.
The opening effects, like the meteor crawl, really good.
Yeah.
As it go, like the cells, but even when it's like going from microscope, it was really good. And then up to like the bigger creatures, it's all like you wouldn't even realize it was CGI.
Yeah.
Once it gets like a little bit like sort of like dog sized, you know it's a CGI, but it's still really fucking impressive. Like,
It's
like
really well
for the
done.
time as well.
Yeah, especially.
Like Karn mentioned when we were watching it, and I think it is something to take into factor when you see this, is the fact that it might not look that great now, but we're watching the HD version online.
Of course.
We're watching the HD version
on Amazon, where you can buy it for £1.49.
Oh, of course.
But when this came out, you either had it on old fucking DVD or VHS on a 4x3 screen on shitty TV.
Yeah.
It would have blown your mind.
Yeah,
you know,
and there's like, and the CGI kind of plays in really well to the, because the thing you can't like something they discovered when they were making Alien years ago is they first went to do an Alien by putting a costume of a dog.
Yeah.
And they realised that looks like a fucking dog in a costume.
Yeah.
So they did with people and stuff. If they'd have they could have replicated some of these aliens using dogs, cats, and humans, but they would when they did the ape creatures. Works really well. But that fucking dog creature wouldn't have worked.
No,
of course.
No, that's what I was saying when the camera stopped recording. Is they only used CG when they had to.
Yeah.
If they were backed in a corner, they were like, we're not going to be able to build this creature. But if there was any means in which they could build the creature, they would. And that's very commendable, especially in this day and age, when people always take the easy route.
I like the extra. There's little bits, almost like Harryhausen-esque kind of bits, where like the scene where they first have them as like flatworms in the jar. A lot of movies now would just CGI the whole jar and everything.
Of course.
Whereas now there's a physical jar in front of them.
Yeah.
And then a more difficult CGI process put the flatworms inside the jar, which gives it a more grounded element. Same with I need to see BTS, but I suspect there was you know the scene where it says Harry get the thing and then the bigger creature eats it.
Yeah.
And it turns around pivots towards the camera and talks about its ass. I think the central body was practical and the legs were CGI.
It looked like that.
It looked like it was a little bit disjointed.
It just in general had a very good mixture between practical
and even the CG
effects.
creatures, all the creatures, like especially that scene. The design and the
was
intricate
so
details about
beautiful.
how it walks. Like one thing about that big butt animal, right, is that you can only notice if you really look at it, is that it walks with its hind legs in front of its front legs. Like it's almost like it's crawling forward. The ape-like creature I mentioned to you, the eyelids close sideways, like lizard creatures. Something very subtle that most people wouldn't even notice. And you gotta give it props for that.
Definitely,
I mean,
this
the
is
set design as well.
Incredible.
For a movie called Evolution, what this movie should be or could have been potentially. The movie's called Evolution, so they actually fucking thought about it. Like you can see the steps from like single cell organisms up to flatworms, and then the branching off. So essentially a creature eating itself, but one's become like a fly, one's become a thing. They've thought about the genealogy of this.
They have the dinosaur type creatures. They have the Homo sapien type
creatures. They haven't just gone, it becomes evil.
They were just so unconventional, all of them. Like apart, maybe the dinosaur creature was a little bit like by the book, but it was in it for like 5 minutes. The really cool shit, like the apes, those are the ones you remember and you go, that was fucking dope. Like,
for sure.
And the thing that really impressed me the most though was the set design. The third time they go back into the cavern, the set design with all the growth and like the plant life and everything just looks so gorgeous.
The details.
That's something that's a really good point actually, is they revisit that exact same location 6 or 7 times in the movie and it's different every time. And it looks completely different. Like they're in the exact same room of that cave. But just through set dressing and stuff, it becomes it goes from an empty cave to like someone's fucking world.
Well, the thing is that that's supposed to be evolving into a habitat. And what's really cool is it's the second time they go in, they have those weird mushroom things on the ground. When they go in the third time, it's all different, but those are still there.
They've just sprouted up from there. Like towards the end, you see like these really big pods, and those are those little mushrooms.
Then they've grown into pods. Nothing, and there's no scene where Ira's like, they've grown into pods. That's something we have to find, and that's what's cool.
The score was pretty fucking good. Apart from apart from that Pirates of the Caribbean song.
Yeah, that really kind of took away from that scene for me.
It was a cool like mix though of like kind of score orchestral stuff and then like songs. I like
soundtracks.
Soundtracks. I like that heavy metal song worked really well. But the funky music white boy worked really well. Kind of knowing when to fight their battles and stuff, and also not being afraid to have music.
Yeah.
A lot of movies are the same thing, which have like the Danny Elfman like whereas this was like, oh no, this is going to be like a big band moment, so we're going to have the big band moment. Even though that Pirates of the Caribbean song wasn't very good, it was like someone at least thought, oh, maybe we should use this. Maybe we should use this. It wasn't just like throw in fucking Symphony No. 4 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it would have been very easy to get by the books.
Why did Sean William Scott sing that?
Yeah, there's a part where they're in a mall and they're trying to get this dinosaur to come out, basically, and Sean William Scott sings "You Are So Beautiful" to Me. And even though it makes no logical sense why he'd go there, two things that I think sort of validate and make it fine. A is that it's funny.
Yeah.
And B is that it gives his character something to do.
It does.
Because his contribution to the team is the fact that he doesn't think like that.
Yeah.
They're all scientifical and they have to, but in some situations maybe clinical mind doesn't work. He's the imaginative one.
Yeah.
You know, he's sort of like Ray Stantz in Ghostbusters. He's the heart, and I think that's why I forgive that part. Like,
I think the thing is, because this isn't a movie that is very handholdy, it stuff like that, like in real life, you said sing a song, I'd go fuck, all the things you said, all the like he could just have that song in his head. That's what his character's doing. And the Ghostbusters point, we brought this up a few times. This really is like a spiritual success.
Oh,
Dan Aykroyd's
really
in
is.
Dan Aykroyd, Ivan Reitman made it, who also directed Ghostbusters.
It's a real fucking like, this is like Ghostbusters done like without having to appease a studio so much. And you can really feel it, like, but there's nice like reversals there. So like you say, we've got Venkman would be
Pirate Block.
Yeah.
But he's also a little bit of Egon in him as well.
Yeah. Egon's definitely more Ira.
Yeah.
Sean William Scott is our Winston.
Yeah.
And then Julianne Moore.
He's our Winston with a bit of Ray as well.
Yeah, for sure. And then I would go, Julianne Moore's really the only outlier. I think.
Yeah.
But she's not the secretary.
No. Yeah, like, she's not Janie, I think the name was.
Yeah, Janine or something.
Janine, Janine, maybe. I don't know.
She's not Chris Hemsworth. So if you want a good Ghostbusters successor, this
definitely.
Oh. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Uh-oh, time to go! Evolution.
So what do you want? Light meat or dark?
You have to ask?
Overall, I'd say like legitimately a good watch, not just as a nostalgia thing. I watched this a lot as a kid, but I barely remember. I remember like two scenes. I remember the doggo and the fucking pterodactyl thing. That was it. So I remember very little and really enjoyed it. Just seriously check it out. It's genuinely worth checking out. Like whether you've seen it or whether you haven't.
No, I completely agree with that. It's a solid film. It has a really great pace to it, and just overall, it was just really fun to watch. And there's not a single scene where I was like bored or it dragged at all. It was quick. It got to the point. It was just fun overall. Had a great time with it.
Yeah, I mean it's not flawless.
Oh no, it does have its flaws.
But I feel like the flaws add to the charm of it. Like you take those flaws in and you go, that's so evolution and stuff. And I think it's a shame that it hasn't become more of a cult classic. Because I think it screams cult classic.
Oh yeah.
It screams cult film. And I had a really great. It's just fun. It's not stupid. It's beautiful. And yeah, I think you had a great time. Karn, what would you give out of 10?
It's difficult for me. I've never given a movie a 10 out of 10. Return of the Jedi is only a 9 out of 10 for me. That's my favorite movie of all time. So I'd put it on like a 6. 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10.
7. I'm gonna give it a 7 as well.
You know what? I'm gonna
solid 7.
I'm gonna give this a 7.
7's all round.
But a high 7, a 7 plus.
Yeah.
You know, like no, seriously, yeah, check it out. Welcome to Top 5. Top 5 is the show where we fuck a goat. Today's episode is Top 5 animated films. This could be 2D, 3D, stop motion, doesn't matter. Let me just get a couple of honorable mentions out of the way before I start. Toy Story and Lion King, just get them out of the way. My number 5 is Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Patty cake, patty cake, patty cake.
You gotta be kidding me.
Patty cake, patty cake, patty cake.
Take comfort, son. You're not the first man whose wife played patty cake on him.
I just don't believe it. I won't believe it. I can't believe it. I shan't believe it.
Believe it, kid. I took the pictures myself. She played patty cake.
No, not my Jessica. Not patty cake. This is impossible. I don't believe it. It can't be. It just can't be. Jessica's my wife. It's absolutely impossible. Jessica's the light of my life. The apple of my eye.
Now, the reason it's at 5 is because there's not a lot of animation in it.
Yeah.
but I had to put it in there because the animation has such weight and depth and presence in the real world, and the part where Eddie Vallejo, I think his name is, goes to Toontown. It's just so it just has such dimension to it. And when he goes to Toontown, he'll be walking down the street and there's like 10 things to look at in the background. Just a bunch of shit going on, and it's just the fine details that they put into it, and that's why it's been number 5.
My number 5 is Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Walt Bogus is a chicken farmer, probably the most successful in the world. He weighs the same as a young rhinoceros. He eats 3 chickens every day for breakfast, lunch, supper, and dessert. That's 12 in total per diem. Nate Bunce is a duck and goose farmer. He's approximately the size of a pot-bellied dwarf, and his chin would be underwater in the shallow end of any swimming pool on the planet. His food is homemade donuts with smashed up goose livers injected into them. Frank Bean is a turkey and apple farmer. He invented his own species of each. He lives on a liquid diet of strong alcoholic cider, which he makes from his apples. He's as skinny as a pencil, as smart as a whip, and possibly the scariest man currently living. The local human children sing a kind of eerie little rhyme about him. Here, listen to this. In summation, I think you just gotta not do it, man.
What I really love about this is the fact that, like, you can nearly see each and every, like, follicle of hair. Follicle, sorry about that. Follicle of hair moving on each of the characters as they move about in the scene. But not only that, the design of the animation, the way it's animated, really adds to the plot as well, because it's Roald Dahl, of course. And it adds to the aesthetic, and also it's just overall just beautifully shot. And of course it's Wes Anderson because it's all quirky and shit.
Don't elbow me.
Don't touch
yours.
Fucking
Lilo and Stitch.
This is you. This is your badness level. It's unusually high for someone your size. We have to fix that.
Ay, Lilo. Your dog cannot sit at the table.
Stitch is troubled. He needs desserts.
Oh, you didn't even eat your sweet potato. I thought you liked them.
Desserts!
I'm surprised, like, people don't think I like Lilo and Stitch. So initially this slot was going to be Beauty and the Beast, then I realised that Beauty and the Beast is only good when you're a kid. It's my favourite Disney Renaissance movie, but it's not actually that good. Lilo and Stitch is fucking fantastic. It's beautifully animated. It has no bullshit musical segments. All the music is either diegetic, like the Elvis stuff, which is really cool, or really authentic Hawaiian shit, like Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Really cool mix of 2D and 3D. All the spaceships are in 3D, and all of Hawaii is in 2D. Really nice idea, shows the alienation between the two.
The lighting they use in the film as well.
And if you've ever been in any kind of broken home, whether that's dead parents or divorced parents, you will empathise the fuck with Lilo and Nani completely.
Oh yeah.
We can all relate with that.
My number 4 is Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, mate.
So, he seems nice?
He is.
He's what, in his late 20s?
I'm not sure.
Saved them.
That's
Oh, great.
great. Good job.
Very good job.
Watch it. They're still hot.
Kronk. The Emperor needs his drink.
Right. Oh, right.
Hey, Cronky, everything okay back there?
Oh, the drinks were a bit on the warm side. Hey, did you see that sky today? Talk about blue.
Yes, Kronk. Riveting.
I fucking dig this movie, and I would go more into why I like the movie as a movie, but I'm just going to focus on the animation side of it right now. What I love about it, especially for a Disney film, is it has a certain aesthetic to it that nothing else has. The lines, they have like certain, it's hard to describe, like circular sort of spiraling tones and like block tones and stuff, and the color scheme's beautiful, and it just looks like nothing else. And it just adds to the Aztec feel of it. Everything's drawn like it's Aztec and it's just mwah, mwah.
My number 4 is the film Coraline.
My name!
It's wonderful, Whitey. Wow!
I absolutely adore this film.
That should have been
I recently watched it again.
Yeah.
And something that really stuck out to me was just the design of the other world. First off, in general, the world that like Coraline inhabits in the first place is it looks very nice, and it's quite original in the way it's designed. I've not really seen any film do it that way, but when she goes to the other world, there's some things that like I've just never seen
where
before.
her dad shows that he's decorated the garden to look like her face, and there's all those
beautiful.
lights, and it's just gorgeous.
But what I love about it the most, the animation, is the fact that it goes from this playful, colourful world, and you can see it transition into this dark, gritty nightmare over time, and how it just like it gets really fucked up near the end. Like I remember I saw this when I was a 12-year-old. We came out in the cinema, and I was spooked at the end. I was genuinely terrified. I was
so spooked.
I wet the bed that night.
My number 4 is fuck it just went. Jesus Christ. My number 4, forgive me for being a bit of a cheapie on this one. It's American Tail / Five Will Goes West, because I think they're one narrative.
Got to do something about them cats.
Besides paying Warren T. Rat for no protection. Oh, poor lad. So young. Never had a chance to vote. Well, he'll vote from now on. I'll see to that.
Honest John. It's Gussie Mouseheimer.
Oh.
We, the richest and most powerful mouse in New York. What's she doing slumming in this part of town?
There's a dead mouse on that table.
It's an Irish custom, Gussie. The cat's got him today.
Precisely why I am here to see you.
Would you care for a wee drop of the creature?
I'm not a huge Don Bluth guy, but I fucking love American Tail as a kid.
American Tail is amazing.
It's really, A, it looks fucking pretty. B, slight racial stuff. Cat and a mouse getting on, you know? Inspired that shit is good. I think it's Secret of Nim and stuff like that get lauded for being really pretty, but there's bits like the Somewhere Out There scene, whereas him and his sister are singing to that is really fucking pretty for two mice singing at the moon.
My number 3 is the Iron Giant.
Fuck you, that was my one.
Come on in! The water's great!
No thanks.
You weenie! Come on in! It's really, really refreshing. What? You too? You big baby!
Yeah,
we'll just skip you.
What needs to be said about Iron Giant? It's the best fucking animated movie ever made.
Yeah, it really is. It's gorgeous. Has a very, excuse me, it has a very distinct aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
It's got a heart. It's beautiful. And I'll stop talking now so Karn can talk more about it later.
If you are human and don't tear up when he goes Superman, you should have been killed by Hitler.
You have to be a robot not to love that robot. So my number Troz is Toy Story.
I was on top of the world, living high, right in my pocket.
Whoa!
I was living the life. Things were just the way they should be. Went from out of the sky like a bomb comes some little punk in a rocket. Now all of a sudden, some strange things are happening to me.
Buzz Lightyear to the rescue!
Strange things are happening to me. Strange things are happening to me. No doubt about it. I have friends, I lost some friends. Now all my friends are gone, and I'm doing the best I can to carry on.
It's not so much the animation for me, because while I do like 3D animation, I always prefer cell. Just it's a personal thing, and it's because I'm a hipster. I really like the fact that people draw things with their hands instead of using a fucking mouse and keyboard. But it's more of the plot for me. I really love like the dynamic of the characters, the way they bounce off each other. The music is. It's very aggressive. Sorry about that, guys. But for me, it's the characters that really make that film. Each and every character is interesting. They're really well designed. You can distinct them from each other, and just overall, it's just a solid film.
Yeah, Digimon Our War Game.
究極体だな。
Really worth checking out even if you don't like Digimon.
Right.
A, it's beautifully animated. It's number one the best animators in Japan. B, it's a completely contained story about literally them trying to divert nukes from hitting Tokyo.
Oh wow!
Basically
a Digimon
Digimon infects the
What the fuck?
and it's basically trying to find its owner. but it can't find its owner, and everyone's trying to stop it. So it just takes over the internet and renegotiates nukes to like Hawaii, Japan, and things. So there's these two kids.
Yeah,
they can't find any other digidestined, so it's two kids in their bedroom trying to stop nukes from hitting Japan, and they do it at the very last second. And the English dub ends with 1 week by bare naked ladies. So
nice. Yeah. My number 2 is although it's not a good film, this is all about animation. Is very not many people know about it. It's called The Thief and the Cobbler.
Oh yeah.
One of the most beautiful looking films I've ever seen.
Fascinating backstory as well.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, definitely.
The way the characters move are so distinct, especially the thief character who's voiced by Vincent Price. Is so he slinks around and stuff, and the patterns. There's a lot of pattern work. There's a part where there's a chase scene in a black and white checkered room, and it's just gorgeous. The story's horseshit. If you're gonna watch it, mute it. And play some fucking and play like the soundtrack.
Read the script to Aladdin while you're doing
it. Yeah. Just read the script to Aladdin. But it's better animated than Aladdin. It's gorgeous.
Speaking of phenomenally animated films, in my opinion, one of the greatest stop motion animated films of all time, Anomalisa.
Hi. Oh my God. It's you.
Hi. I'm sorry to bother you.
No, not at all. Do you want to come in? Or?
I was just looking for someone. I think I've got the wrong...
Who's there, Em?
It's Mr. Stone. Michael Stone.
Really? Oh my God. Oh my God. Hello? Oh, do I look awful? I was just taking my makeup off. Oh my God. Ugh, don't look at me.
Hello. No, you look lovely.
I can't believe you're in our room. We came here from Akron just to hear you speak. Oh my God, please don't look at me.
Well, I'm certainly very flattered.
You can look at me.
Emily.
The existential night. What?
I should have put that on my list.
This film kind of crushed me in several ways.
I haven't seen it.
But you need to get on it. It's first off, it's just the way it's animated. I've never seen anything like it my whole entire life. Impeccable. It looks real. If they didn't have like certain features on them to show that they were puppets, I would actually almost mistake it if I was very real life.
Oh God.
The plot as well is just very interesting. It's very interesting to see the main character
the
and
way
how
they
he relates with the world.
Puppets is unreal.
And especially, I don't know if I want to say because it's a spoiler. Yeah, okay. It's not really a spoiler, but it kind of is.
No, don't
so,
say
okay,
it.
so what's your number 2?
My number 2 is Land Before Time.
Hey. What's going on here? What's your problem? You're not hurt.
It's not fair. She should have known better. That was a sharp tooth. It's all her fault.
All whose fault?
Mother's.
Oh. I see.
Why did I wander so far from home?
Oh, it's not your fault. It's not your mother's fault. Now, you pay attention, old Rooter.
Yeah, but...
It is nobody's fault. The great circle of life has begun.
Just followed like Anomalisa. It's like,
An existential nightmare drama.
Well, to be fair, Littlewood's fucking Anyway, if you haven't seen The Land Before Time, that make you cry too. Land Before Time is one of those movies that if you haven't seen as a kid, then like you fucked. Your parents fucked you. Like, or maybe literally. Like.
Instead of getting to watch Land Before Time, my dad fucked me.
It's a road trip movie. It's a like abandoned kid movie, and it's a movie that you think their hope isn't gonna get rewarded, and it kind of does, and you're like, oh, it's beautiful. It's real fucking nice. Just go check out A Land Before Time. Ignore the other like 37 they made.
How many were there? Like 9?
They're still making them.
What's your number?
My number one.
Totally. Can you not make noise? I'm trying to.
I was gonna do a drum roll.
My number one, as cliched as it is, but it just is my favorite animated movie ever in terms of animation, is Fantasia. I think it's fucking stunning.
Oh yeah.
All of them, every single short film in that, the way it works with the music, the lights, the beautiful colors, gorgeous. Even though it's not animation, the opening one with all the shadow work when they're playing the overture is fucking gorgeous.
Oh, definitely.
And it's just it's animation incarnate. If you want to get into animation, Fantasia is a great place to start.
And if you want to get into a little weeb shit anime, my number one is Spirited Away.
Excuse me. I was wondering if you could give me a job.
I don't want to hear such a stupid request. You're just a stinking, useless weakling. And this is certainly no place for humans.
Such a what?
I agree, it's a great movie. Why did your number one have to be an anime?
I'm sorry, guys. I kept trying to tell myself, no, don't be a fucking weeb, but I just love Spirited Away so much.
Fine. At least it's not Revenge of the Sith.
Oh, the plot's beautiful. It's so just like heartwarming, but at the same time soul crushing. It's so beautifully animated. Each and every like character in it is distinct. Even like the side characters, you can tell them apart by the way they look,
the way they move.
Oh yeah, that too. And then just all the creatures look so fucking interesting. I would love to just watch them, just the creatures
honestly
moving around.
I was going to say, I'd love to just fuck them. That wolf boy hair. That weird old nana.
It's a beautiful film. I watched it only recently, the past 2 years ago, and I cried like a fucking baby. So I would highly recommend it. Definitely watch it. What's your
This is gonna fucking shock you, boys. It's the Iron Giant.
Whoa!
You're very kind. Thank you so much. You ever see a better picture than that? Look at those details. This is the famous 60-second Polaroid land camera. Seeing your results on the spot. And picnics, down the beach, backyard barbecues, as fast as the camera does that in 60 seconds. You know, if you half the fun of pictures. Very well
So we save you. You came from the sky, right?
You don't even know where he came from or what the hell he is.
Legitimately beautiful. There's some of the animation, the angularness to people's faces really reminds me of Hercules, which is like a really cool experiment of Disney. And so that kind of like having a similar animation style is really nice. There's elements of the giant itself which is so fluid in motion that it feels like it's been rotoscoped. The story itself is fucking fantastic. Imagine if your best friend was a giant laser robot from space. Lots of cool themes at play, and just generally you can't not. When it comes on at Christmas, you're like, that's my hour and a half. That's me good.
I'm dedicated to this.
Oh yeah.
You could. I don't think I've ever I couldn't fathom stopping Iron Giant.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I'm not feeling Iron Giant today. What?
Who cannot feel Iron Giant?
So thanks for watching B-roll, guys.
With our special guest.
Thank you for Karn for flying here all the way from LA.
My name's Milo.
Thank you for Marty Anomalisa from taking time out from molesting Catholic boys. Please leave me a subby and a likey and a commenty. And I'm gonna punch Kate in the dick. Ah!